For the visiting team, at power forward, volleyball. At point guard, Fred Van Vliet. At guard, Alex Caruso. At center, Jalen Duren. At forward, Larry Bird. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'4", number 3. Guard at 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At forward at 6'7", number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At center, 17, number 32, Karl Anthony Towns. At guard, at 6'2", number 11,
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Alperen Şengün.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Bol. Red Van Vliet out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Duren. And it's Bird in at the 3 slot. And for New York, Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. We've got a couple of top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, and this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff-level opponent.
Now, here's Bol. Over Hart. Bank shot. No good. For 3, Bridges. Duren pulls it in. Bird outside. Pass to Duren. To the middle. Pick off in midair. Hart against Bird. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Brunson. Great defense that time from Duren.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Bird. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable.
Right side Towns. 3-pointer. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Bird. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Here's Bull. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. New York is on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hands it from downtown.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Knicks lead 6-2.
Now Van Vliet. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Bird, the pass to Bull. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Anunoby has the open look. Off target with his 3. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And here's Towns, following Larry Bird's 3. Duren against Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. Kept alive. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-foot has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Now, here is Bird. 5 points in the game. Caruso, no good. New York leading by 4. Brunson outside. Outside, Towns. 6 to shoot. Rim and out. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Top of the key, Duren, and the basket is good.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes. And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seems they got the benefit of the whistle.
Yeah, significant differential with free throws made. I mean, give them credit. They capitalized on those opportunities.
Now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. The Rowdy section gets t-shirts launched their way. Let me hear you.
Chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Larry Bird.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things for your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
Here's Brunson. Duren pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Caruso. Şengün kicks to Bird. Pass to Duren. To the right side. A wide-open look here for Caruso. And it's off from three-point range. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Misses the 3.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's Şengün, top of the key. Bird finds Caruso. Tipped away and stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And the shot goes in.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Pass to Caruso. Inside. Here's Şengün. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Towns, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got his third basket of the night right there.
Knicks lead.
Got 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Bird outside. To stop the run. Shoots over Anunoby. Shot's good from Bird.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. And he lays it straight in. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
18-9.
Here's Beverly. He has yet to score. Şengün with the ball. On the wing, Bird. He's guarded by Anunoby. Back to Şengün. Over Bridges. Second shot opportunity. And Bird with the lay-in. Bird's got 9 points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Beverly kicks to Bird. Shoots over Anunoby. Larry Bird again. He's got 11.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Now, here is Bird. After the trains the three-pointer.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges.
Sit down.
And now a quick look at some very potent men in the middle lately. Highest scoring big men in the past 10 games. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Robinson a screen on Van Vliet. Brunson the pass to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Bird outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York leading by 5. And here is Hart. 11 points for him in that last game against New Orleans. And Robinson is right there.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing on the board. Pass to Bird. Simmons with it, defended by Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And teams getting geared up great for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the lottery.
And the second free throw, good. McBride with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Golick, no good. Gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. On the wing, Bird. They double-team Bird. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You can't play off of Van Vliet too much because he'll burn you off the catch and shoot.
Bridges passes to Towns. 1:14 left to play here in the first. And there's Bridges on the assist by Towns. Bridges got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Van Vliet kicks to Bird. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, that was a nice pump fake move by Bird that time, putting the defender off balance and then drawing the foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Both good from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Şengün. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Here's the teardrop. Robinson with the block. Here's Tucker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
An NBA champion and all-star. Fred VanVleet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. Bridges against Van Vliet. Pass to Golick. Over Reddish. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
We've got Fred VanVleet, Alex Caruso out there with Alperen Sengun. Then there's Christie, and it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Sengun. 20 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Basket counts.
Sengun, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Some nice passing by New York here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Knicks. Robinson with the block. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Tucker, the pass to Bridges. Now Robinson. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Caruso. Here's Christie. Doubled by Bridges. Here's Duren. And he hits it to tie the game up. Duren's got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Kolek. Still yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Robinson kicks to Bridges. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
McBride with the ball, covered by VanVleet. A putback, they shoot again. Here's Robinson, it's blocked. Pass to Christie. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one goes on Anunoby.
I mean, even from over here, you can see.
I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First one falls for him. Ball, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. And Christie drops them both. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Kolek, defended by Caruso. Over in the corner, McBride. To the wing right side. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Down low. Sengun, no good. New York's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And New York making a change here. Towns is checked in.
City answers, everyone.
check out the score for Mikal Bridges.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
McBride with the ball, defended by Christie. And it's Towns missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Bird outside. Shoots over Anunoby. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Knicks with the lead. Bridges outside. New York moving it around. The offensive rebound. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out in the games this time.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Şengün. The Knicks making the shot over Towns. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Robinson. Up top, Anunoby. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
A trusted floor general, Van Fleet, with the outstanding setup there.
Christie. One shot.
Free throw good, Christie.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now, here's Anunoby. 14 points from him the last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Towns, a screen on Christie. He was all alone on that one. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Van Vliet, 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. Up top, Bird. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Anunoby, good.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Gone 0-2 from deep in the second. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
And D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Back to McBride. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McBride's got 5 points now this quarter. A tight game here in New York.
39.
And here is Van Vliet. He's got 5. Pass to Bird. Offline with his 3. New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Now Bird, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Bird kicks to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 15. Again, the miss by Bird.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Towns wide open. No good on the 3. 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. And it's in there. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
For a smaller guard like Van Vliet, the floater is mandatory to have in your game.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. You look at Bird, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Simmons, a screen on Anunoby. Bird. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Now, here's Anunoby. 5 points in the game. Not loose. Everly with the ball. Brunson picks him up. All alone. And it's Bird with the jam.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
Towns against Simmons. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Beverly.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Here's Kolek, guarded by Reddish. Outside, Towns. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Six on the shot clock. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Brunson with a clean look. Simmons pulls it in.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Pass to Bird.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Kolek. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Ben Simmons.
That's on Ben Simmons.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
The Knicks shooting around 40% from the floor here. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he lays it up and in. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Reddish with the ball. Still without a basket. Bird's shot is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Hart. Anunoby is screen on Simmons. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Bird outside. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Bird. It's Beverly on the wing. Pulls up on the wing. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
You take a look at the visitors. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. At 46%, making some buckets. They've got OG Anunoby. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at 7. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Here's Hart. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. New York trailing. Outside, Towns. And the three ball is good. Towns has got 18 points in the game.
Hey, you know your center is a great shooter when your goal is to get him a three. Towns can make those pay dividends.
A wide open look for Bird. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, and it's no good. To the paint. And Towns the bucket on the assist for Bridges. Bridges got his third assist on the night.
56-53.
Van Vliet kicks to Bird. A fader. Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Towns. Buries it down low. Now it's a 5-point New York lead.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now here's Caruso. And here's Bird for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Bird's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Brunson finds Anunoby. New York moving it around. Pass to Bridges. Five on the clock. It's rebounded by Şengün. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Anunoby sends it back. Bird against Brunson. Second chance shot. And Bird finishes inside. Bird's got 27 points.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 10 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Caruso. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. Bridges outside. Towns, a screen on Van Vliet. Outside, Towns. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Caruso, the pass to Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. The shot from the low post is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Inside the paint, Şengün is a force to be reckoned with.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Set that spot.
Like to break down the league leaders at their respective positions. So check out this group of small forwards with the highest field goal percentages since All-Star. You look at Bird, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
Here's Bird. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And a fast break now for New York. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 7. Pass to Şengün. Back to Caruso. Now here's Şengün. Defended by Bridges. Shoots from 12. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Şengün's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Brunson, no good. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Caruso, the pass to Şengün. And here is Duren. Back to Şengün. And now the Knicks on the break. Hart against Bird. Hart kicks to Bridges.
Physical play from Bridges under the hoop, making sure to win that foul call.
For New York, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Simmons on the wing. Out to Bird. Pass to Caruso. Up top, Bird. He's guarded by Anunoby.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. That's now 8 points for OG Anunoby.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
On the wing, Bird.
Knicks lead 70-65.
No good, unable to end this run. The Knicks leading by 5. Brunson outside. It's tipped. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Towns. No good from Simmons. New York has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Count it. Brunson's got 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Back to Simmons. Pocket 6. Here's Bird. Count the basket and the foul.
Defensive foul.
That one goes on Anunoby.
Bird is really good inside because he uses both hands and that 6'9" frame to get the shot to fall despite solid defensive pressure.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, they just jump at it.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good. McBride. Şengün's checked in for Ben Simmons.
32. Şengün.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Runs in the pass to Bridges. Outside, Towns. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Hart following the basket by Larry Bird. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. That is, he's checked in for Larry Bird.
Substitution for the away team, number 15.
Got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Pass to Christie. It's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him. McBride bounce pass. Bridges outside. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And it's Beverly missing. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They lead by 4. And Towns gets it to go.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
76-70.
Here's Beverly. Pass to Christie. Over McBride. That one rolling around and rims out.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Here's McBride. No good with the triple. Gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Christie. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Reddish finds Bull. Good on the bucket. Bull's got his first basket of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Towns looking it over. Here's Brunson. He gets hauled in by Beverly.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Reddish the pass to Şengün. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Brunson the pass to McBride. On the wing, Bridges. Guarded by Reddish. Now McBride. 7 points in the game. And Brunson gets it to go.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Knicks lead 79.
Pass to Christie. Now Bull. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Towns finds McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Back to Beverly.
82-74.
Şengün with the screen for Beverly. Driving inside. And we've reached the end of the third. New York ahead, up by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that will call. Tonight, our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Pippen. Wagner out there with Bull. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Van Vliet into the guard position. And here is Van Vliet. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. And Simmons kicks to Van Vliet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Anunoby. And it's blocked.
Big time denial that time by Wagner. Boy, he put some plaster on that one.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The Knicks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Pass to Towns. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Ball sends it back. Inside. It's deflected. The kick out to Towns. Here's Kolek. Anunoby, a screen on Van Vliet. New York, no good that time either.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Outside Pippen. Five to shoot. Back to Van Vliet. Fires at the elbow. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after him. Here's McBride, guarded by Pippen. Basket good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Now here's Van Vliet. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. Van Vliet passes to Simmons. Moves back up. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And I tell you what, if he's going to be a factor here down the stretch, he is going to have to make some shots. Just 1 of 5 here in the quarter.
Now, here's Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Robinson down low. He's defended by Wagner. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. On Thursday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. And then on Saturday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And New York making a change here. Hart's checked in. Here's Van Vliet. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Now here's Van Vliet. And he banks in the layup. Van Vliet's got 4 this quarter.
Using the dribble to get free for a hoop. Fred Van Vliet. That's nasty.
Towns against Duran. Pass to Hart. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Bird kicks the ball. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Substitution for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges.
New York leading by 8. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Hits the 3-point bomb. Anunoby's got 9 points here in the second half.
And for regular scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Bull can't hit. New York shooting the ball at 42%. And here's Brunson. Anunoby passes to Brunson. This one for 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Bird. Pass to Bull. Bird against Bridges. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Bird.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Popped up there for Robinson. It's stolen by Duren. And here comes the break. Bird finds Van Vliet. Back to Bird. The three. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Bird.
3-point goal.
Van Vliet's got 7 points here in this quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Back to Brunson. It's deflected. Here's Bird. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul call. He'll shoot free throw.
First personal foul. Second team foul. New York foul. Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. Second team foul. Larry Bird at the line. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bird. A different look for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for OG Anunoby. Bird hits them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Simmons. To Bird. Here's Christie. No good from outside. New York leading by 4. Brunson outside. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Towns has got 29.
Towns can do some exciting stuff on the floor. We're seeing it from him here in this one.
Here's Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
You know what to do. Set the move.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David.
New York foul. Mikal Bridges. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Cam Reddish at the line. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Back to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Bird passes to Duren. Back to Bird. Nails the baby hook. Bird's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves. Can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Now, here's Hart. No good on the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Again, what an avalanche!
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second-place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
He hits the second from the line. Got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Simmons. Some solid defense from Hart. New York trailing. Bridges passes to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Anunoby. Slam call, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw. It's on Larry Bird.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
That's his first personal.
That's good from Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Şengün. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Now here's Brunson. From 13, the shot is good off the backboard. Brunson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Bird outside. Pass to Şengün. Caruso with the ball. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Selfless with the rock, Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And it's Brunson missing. On 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Şengün. They double-team Bird. Shoots over Brunson. Caruso gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 6 here in this quarter.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
Caruso against Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
Gets the first. That narrows the lead down to just 3. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And both free throws good for Brunson.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Bird outside. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
Hart finds Brunson. And a miss there on the triple. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Anthony Towns. Third personal foul.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
15. Fred Van Vliet at the line. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
Ben Simmons, Alex Caruso.
For 3, Bridges. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And it's Towns missing. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If he misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. And what's their best move at this point?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get it again. Hart the pass to Bridges. Here's Anunoby. Trifecta!
Away team. It's time for your Knicks and attack squad. Let's show them why we are the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ullman, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Larry Bird.
Boy, oh boy, what a finish. An insane physical game that was. Both of these two teams, the best two teams in the Eastern Conference, the statistics do not even tell the story. This was pretty much even throughout. Look at the defense. And look at Team Larry Bird. We only had 83 shots tonight, and we still won this game. Holy cow. All the turnovers they had. Let me see, they had 13 to our 7. We had 13 turnovers to their 7. They had 14 offensive rebounds. Man, they had 95 shots against our 83, and we still won. That performance, man, in a hostile environment. We didn't even pass the ball too well. It's not too many assists. I tell you what saved us, though. Look at the bench. There's the difference. Our bench came up. The bench stepped up tonight. 33 points off the bench. Huge. Because the starters weren't really, I mean, outside of Bird, of course, but everybody else had pretty much a hard time contributing. Knicks defense was there, man. They had 12 steals, 7 blocks. Man, this is going to be a hell of a matchup in the playoffs if they meet in the Eastern Conference Finals, man. I can't wait to see this. Boy, it's going to be a good one. This is the second time they played, and both games have been nail-biters. Karl Anthony Towns dominant yet again. 29 points, 17 rebounds, 12 for 23 from the field goals, 4 for 9 from downtown. Jalen Brunson, again, we're seeing this again. You wonder if the Knicks would have fared better if Brunson was looking to get other guys shots. I mean, this is the modern era we're talking. This is what we're seeing in the modern era. As I'm playing through these games, you see all these modern era point guards constantly having field goal attempts up in the mid-20s, taking shots away from other guys and running plays from other guys. Like, what about getting Mitchell Robinson some rim runs? You know, he had 4 points. He had some pretty good matchups out there when he had Ben Simmons out there. He could have took advantage of him inside on Ben Simmons. They never went to that on rim runs. You know, get Josh Hart some shots. Remember, they had Josh Hart being guarded by Şengün. Run some screens for Josh Hart and get him some easy shots. Because I'm pretty sure Şengün cannot chase him around screens. They never went to that. So he only had 2 points, and he's a starter. So you have to question start questioning certain things, but nonetheless, good performance by Towns. Let's take a look at his highlight reel. Just absolutely shot the ball beautifully. Look at that hustle play. He actually beat those guys to the floor, big as he is. But yet again, the difference in the game, you guessed it, the Birdman. 45 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists tonight. Again, trying to get guys going, but guys aren't hitting. Jalen Duren just couldn't get his offense going, even though he played pretty well defensively and got some key rebounds in there. Patrick Beverly, you can't say much about Patrick Beverly. He's the unsung hero because his defense on Jalen Brunson really helped out, and he had some key buckets or key plays down the stretch. Cam Reddish came in and turned the game around a little bit in the third quarter. I took out If you go back and look, I took out Alex Caruso in the third quarter and brought Cam Reddish in, and he kind of helped us get back in the game defensively. When they were down, remember they were down at one point. They were down by 11 points, and then came and rallied back. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights here. Şengün has some pretty good assists. Taking advantage of Josh Hart inside on the mismatch. Scored on Anthony Towns in the paint. Another mismatch. I think is that Anunoby? Might have been Anunoby. Yep. Mismatch again with the I forget his name. There's Josh Hart. Let's take a look at Van Vliet. Taking advantage of Volek, can't guard him off the dribble. That's what you got to do. It's all about matchups. You got to go to the weakest guys on your strongest. And sometimes your strongest guy isn't going to be your best guy. You know, it's the strongest guy might be going against their strength. Go against a guy who's not as good as something, or going against someone who's lesser in that capacity. Let's take a look here at the Birdman. Fast break, one of the few dunks we've seen from Barry this season. One of the few dunks. One of the many threes we've seen, though. Man, that rotation on that ball is beautiful. That post move, man. And no be too late. Swish. Bird pulling up on a fast break. Three. Bam. Big rebounds by the Bird, man. Big game. Good game tonight, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let's go ahead and move on and see who's next. Season coming down, winding to a close here. Only a handful of games left, guys. Looks like Team Showtime's off for the next 3 days, so it'll be Team Bird on the road again, going to Houston. Yep. And that'll be our next game. But before I close this stream, let's take a quick look at the playoff picture. With that loss, that drops the Knicks to 53-20 in the Eastern Conference. Pretty much everybody in there is set. Let's go to the outstanding picture so we can get a bigger view at it. Eastern Conference, pretty much your playoff. There's the grade 8 right there. Everybody's pretty much in. Clinch the playoff berth. Now it's just about those last two play-in tournament spots. And it's looking like Orlando's going to get that 9th spot. Maybe. And then Miami might fight it out with Brooklyn. And that's it. And Philadelphia's done. Their season's over. Sixers are done. Meanwhile, out here, man, just Showtime, just 64-11, just blowing it out of the water. 37-2 at home, the best record at home. They got the best home court advantage in the league. Gee, I wonder why it's Las Vegas. People come out to play you guys. You got so many distractions. I mean, I guess Las Vegas would be a good home court advantage. You know what I mean? People come in, especially on a 2 days before the game or whatever, just sitting down, nothing to do. Go out and play in the slots, the tables. Go see a show or whatever. By the time you get to the game, you're exhausted. You've been partying too much. Oh boy, that would be a good home court advantage, but. Let's take a look at Team Larry's home court advantages. What they got going on? Yeah, Team Bird, they're 28-9, so their home court isn't as good as you would think. But in the Western Conference, not. Still a lot to be decided out here. A lot of positionings. People can fall from the 5th. It's crazy. People can literally fall from the 5th position all the way to the 8th right now. Or the 7th, I should say. Yeah. Or really the 8th, yeah. Portland could, because remember, they're in the same division as Denver, I believe. If they could move up, potentially. They could move up to the 5th spot. No, they're not gonna catch. They're 32 at 41. They're not gonna catch Denver. Denver's got that spot locked in because they won the division. OKC's locked in. San Antonio won their division, so they're gonna stay there. Golden State's on the bubble. The Lakers are now out. Lakers were just up there. Phoenix, oh my goodness, Phoenix. Phoenix was just there too. They've been battling, but now it's looking bad for them. They're 34-40 now. It's probably over for them. They got to climb past the Lakers and then Golden State to get to that 10th spot for the play-in. It's looking bad. But it's gonna be a fight to the finish for that play-in tournament spots. I'll tell you that. For the Western Conference, in the Eastern Conference, it's pretty much done. Everybody that's going to be in there at this point. It's such a weak conference. It's really weak out here, man. Playoffs are pretty much done over here, but the West is still it's a freaking war. I mean, look at this. It's bananas, man. You got man, like everywhere in between. I would say the 5th spot and the 8th, possibly the 9th seed could change. Nothing there is for certain. So those guys. Let's see what Houston's doing. Now Houston's done. They're playing. Yeah, they're done. 21-51. They're in the lottery. But that's the way it looks, guys. And with that, we will turn our visions to the next game for Team Larry Bird taking on the Houston Rockets. And I want to humbly ask you guys, if you like what you saw here, please give this video a like. I humbly ask you guys to check out my other videos on my channel with my playlists with Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Wilt Chamberlain, and currently Bird and Magic. And if you like what you see, go ahead and think about subscribing and get the notification bell. And I will see you guys for the next game coming up soon. Bird taking on the Rockets. What's going to happen this time? I cannot tell you, bro. Looks like Shingl's back in the starting lineup too. I guess we're going to put him back in the starting lineup since he's playing better. I tell you one thing, this team Bird is something else. I don't know what to make of this team. I just don't know what to make. Out of all the teams, from Chamberlain to Kobe to Jordan, even Magic's team, even in this series, Bird's team has been the most Jekyll and Hyde. I just don't know what to make of them. Like, they play good one night. Larry Bird plays great every night, but it's like you just don't know who's going to show up. You know what I mean? You just don't know who's going to show up for you. So, it's interesting. But I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you guys are having a good evening wherever you are in the world. Take care.